Ooh, what are we doing? Wait a there, fish. Yeah, there we go. Today we've got pretty typical early spring conditions. We're actually a few days before spring even starts, but the water temperature is 61.7 degrees or so, and fish are up shallow, but they're really not aggressive yet. So what we're looking for today is something subtle to trigger those bites, and it's hard to beat a wacky worm for that. Wacky worm's a pretty straightforward setup. Cinco style bait, any stick bait, in my opinion, it really doesn't matter which one you throw. They pretty much are all the same, other than salt content, which will affect the fall rate. But we're simply rigging it hooked in the center. I'm using a number 2 Gamakatsu weedless hook with it. As you can see with that last fish, there's a lot of pads in this lake, and and the weed guard helps get it through those pads, or pad stems for the most part. Now, what you get with it, wacky worm, is just a slow, subtle fall. Sits in front of that fish, fishing it really slow, just throw it out there, let it sink to the bottom or close to the bottom, and just a little pick up to move it a couple of inches, let it fall again. Bite's really subtle, so I'm using a worm rod, 7-foot Denali lithium, heavy action, 12-pound monofilament. I use the monofilament because I don't want the line to sink. I want the bait to do the sinking and the line stay on the surface where I can detect the strikes and it doesn't drag under the water like fluorocarbon will when it sinks and you're ready to set the hook. Oh, there's one. Oh, you cannot do that, Scott. Fishing a worm wacky style, you're using a pretty small hook, and one of the things you want to remember is that you really can't set the hook. That little hook will pull out of the fish's mouth, and it's really hard to get them caught. What you want to do when one hits it is simply reel up hard on him and pull that hook into him. There we go. Not bad. Wacky worm strikes again.